Trying to write an advanced opinion essay without a plan is like jumping in a maze blindfolded. You take random turns, you bump into walls, and hope you magically find the exit. But then boom, time's up, and your essay reads like it was written by a 7-year-old, honestly. Okay, deep breath. Even if writing is not your thing or if you failed before, don't panic. With the system I'm about to show you, you're gonna learn in no time how to write a brilliant opinion essay that will get you the best grades. Because seriously, once you know the tips and the tricks that I'm about to show you, writing an opinion essay becomes a walk in the park. So let me show you how. Step 1 is all about planning. Most of students mess it up before they even start. Why? Because they skip the planning stage. But if you take just 3 to 4 minutes, you will write faster and everything will go smoother. Here are a few questions that you need to ask yourself. Question 1, what do I really think about this topic? So that is, what's my real opinion about this? So that will be your opinion, so pick a side. Question 2, why do I believe that? Choose 2 reasons for that. Question 3, how can I prove it? Think of 2 examples based on your own experience or maybe an anecdote or anything that can justify your reason why. Question 4, is there an argument on the other side? Mention it briefly and then knock it down. And remember, for this stage, you don't need full sentences, just ideas and bullet points. Let's say that the opinion essay is, should mobile phones be banned in classrooms? Here's how you break it down. Step 1, what's your opinion? I think they should be banned. Okay. Question 2, why? Reason 1, because students get distracted easily. And as a consequence, they get worse results and they lose their focus. Another why would be phones make cheating easier in exams. Next one is, can I find any examples or can I prove that? Well, you can say that studies have shown that performance in the classroom is much worse when mobile phones are involved. What's the other side? Well, some people think that phones can help in case of emergencies or just to look for information. You might say, fair point, but schools have computers and resources that can help in those kind of situations. And that's it. These notes are your map. You're not lost anymore. So now you just follow the plan that I'm about to show you and then turn it into paragraphs. Let's begin. So step 2 is pick the right template. Now, before we start writing, something very important to do is to choose the right format for your writing. Not all opinion essays are the same. Some topics are neutral, others are clearly positive or negative. That's why I created 3 different templates, one for each type: neutral topics, positive topics, and negative topics. In this video, we are already working with a negative topic, using mobile phones in schools. It's considered negative not because the use of mobile phones is wrong, but because your opinion is against it. In this case, let's imagine that you believe that phones are something negative and they shouldn't be used in classrooms. That's why we're going to follow a negative structure and we're going to follow it step by step. Now, if you want to grab all the 3 templates for neutral, positive, and negative topics, plus model exams already made for you, plus plenty of expressions and phrases that can be useful for your exams, please check the link that I've left in the description box below. In this introduction, you need to do 2 things. You need to state the topic briefly and also offer your personal opinion. You shouldn't wait right until the end, like what we saw in the pros and cons essays. By the way, if you haven't watched that video, you can do it so by clicking the link here. Now, let's go back to our topic, which is, should mobile phones be used in classrooms? Here's a basic option that I don't recommend doing. For example,
I think mobile phones shouldn't be allowed in classrooms because they're very distracting.
Okay, not wrong, but let's level it up, shall we? Here's the upgraded version for your introduction. Few issues have sparked as much debate as the use of mobile phones in classrooms. While some may see them as useful tools, I believe they should be banned due to their negative impact on students' focus and academic performance. Much better, right? It sounds formal, you express your opinion clearly, and it sets up your arguments. So remember, don't overthink it, just follow the formula. Let's continue. Now, the next step is to talk about your first argument. This is where you explain why you believe what you believe. So your reason number 1, remember, phones are distracting and they make students lose their focus. Now, let's turn this into a solid paragraph. Here's the formula. Topic sentence plus an explanation and an example or a result. Here is how it could sound. One of the main reasons why allowing mobile phones in class is harmful is that they distract students from paying attention. This often leads to poor concentration and missed instructions, which can have serious consequences for their academic performance and exam results. Boom. That's a strong, solid, focused paragraph. The next step is the second argument. Your second big reason. So remember, you're still supporting your opinion, so keep up building your case. Now, let's go back to the second reason from your plan. Phones make it easier for students to cheat in exams. Now, let's transform that into the right template. In addition to this, mobile phone use in schools has also been linked to academic dishonesty. Many experts agree that access to phones during lessons or exams increases the temptation to cheat, which further supports the idea that allowing phones in class is a worrying trend. A clear example of this can be seen in cases where students use messaging apps or browsers to look up answers during tests. Clear, serious, and focused. Now, this paragraph adds weight to your argument and shows awareness of real school concerns. So you're not just giving opinions, you are really backing them up like a pro. Now it's time for the next paragraph, which is all about the opposing viewpoint. This is going to show the examiner that you are aware of other perspectives, but you still defend your own opinion. Now let's apply it to our example. Admittedly, some may claim that mobile phones in schools bring certain benefits, such as helping students look up information or stay in touch during emergencies. However, these are minor compared to the long-term risks. In reality, any perceived advantages are quickly overshadowed by the constant distractions, risk of cheating, and negative impact on learning. Now it's time to bring everything together. The next step is to wrap it like a pro. Your conclusion should remind the reader of your general opinion, of your main point, and leave no doubt about your stance. Here's how it would sound. All things considered, I'm convinced that using mobile phones in classrooms has more drawbacks than advantages and should not be encouraged. Although opposing views exist, the reasoning behind this position is, in my view, the most sound and well supported. It's simple, it's clear, and it's powerful. Now your essay feels exam ready. Now you can see that writing an opinion essay doesn't have to be chaotic or stressful. With the right structure and plan, you can write about any topic you encounter with confidence and clarity. You've got the tools now it's time to practice. And if you want to really practice, I've created a free 5-day writing opinion essays challenge. Sign up to my newsletter that I have left in the description box below, and you will get one opinion essay task each day. The idea is that you do that opinion essay, and the next day you will get a model already done for you so that you can compare both. And if you want to go deeper, you will find the full writing guide below as well. It includes templates, ready-made expressions, and real examples for you to practice your writing every day with confidence. Happy writing!